Last December, at 3:47 a.m., while the world was fast asleep, humanity accidentally knocked on the door of the Creator. In a secretive lab in Santa Barbara, a chip no larger than a postage stamp was switched on, and what happened next changed everything we thought we knew about physics, computing, and the very fabric of our reality. This wasn't just an incremental upgrade. It wasn't just another faster processor. This was Willow. Google's new quantum chip didn't just break a speed record. It returned data so strange and so unsettling that engineers were forced to redact significant portions of the results before the public ever saw them. We are told it is just a faster computer, but the math tells a different story. The math says we have built a bridge to a reality we were never supposed to see. You're watching the news, you're seeing AI take over every headline, and maybe you're feeling that growing sense of frustration. You feel like the world is moving 1,000 miles an hour while you're stuck trying to figure out if your job, your privacy, or even your bank account will still exist in 5 years. You're not wrong to feel that way. We have been hitting a wall, a physical, energy-based wall. Our current AI models are hungry. They are consuming massive amounts of electricity, with data centers set to double their consumption by 2030. A single AI chip today can use as much power as an entire household. We've been told that AI is the future, but the truth is, under our current technology, AI is dying. It's too heavy, too hot, and too expensive. But what if I told you that the frustration you're feeling is actually the birth pangs of a new era? What if the wall we've hit isn't an end, but a gateway? Enter the world of quantum computing. To understand why Willow is the most important invention of our lifetime, you have to understand the impossible problem it just solved. For decades, the smartest minds on Earth were stuck. Every time they tried to build a quantum computer, it broke. The bits were too fragile. A tiny vibration or a stray cosmic ray would cause the whole thing to collapse into noise. But Willow changed the game. For the first time in history, Google's team achieved a breakthrough that sounds like magic. They made a machine that heals itself faster than it breaks. By adding more complexity, the system actually became more stable. It crossed a threshold where error rates decreased exponentially. This is the moment the hypothetical became real. Think about the sheer scale of this power. Willow was assigned a task called random circuit sampling. To a normal supercomputer, the kind that takes up an entire building and burns megawatts of power, this task would take 10 septillion years to complete. To put that in perspective, our universe is only 13.8 billion years old. That supercomputer would have to run for longer than the stars will burn just to find the answer. Willow found it in under 5 minutes. Let that sink in. We are talking about a level of computation that does not exist within the observable limits of our universe. If there isn't enough computational space in our reality to account for that processing, then where did the work happen? This is where it gets wild. Hartmut Neven, the head of Google's quantum AI team, suggested something that has sent shockwaves through the scientific community. He argued that the only way this computation is possible is if the processor is reaching out into parallel universes. If the many worlds interpretation of physics is correct, Willow isn't just calculating, it's distributing its workload across multiple versions of reality. It's leveraging physical space across branches of existence we can't even see. This isn't science fiction anymore. This is an engineering reality. When the calculation finished, the monitoring systems flagged something they couldn't explain: residual signatures of entanglement that lasted longer than any known physical model predicts. Something was maintaining order in the quantum state. Something was holding on. But this isn't just about physics labs and abstract math. This is about you. This is about why you need to stop being frustrated and start getting ready. Because while we are building these bridges to other dimensions, we are also reopening doors that have been shut for millennia. Recently, a quantum-level AI system was used to translate a forbidden Sumerian tablet from the ancient city of Nippur, a tablet so damaged no human could read it for decades. The message it pulled out was a chilling warning called the Eridu Genesis. It tells a story of a great flood, a near-total crisis for humanity, and a decision made in a hidden council that no human was invited to. It describes a moment where the leaders of the divine world signed a death order for humanity, and only one person was given a secret warning through a wall. Does that sound familiar? Today, we are building black box AI systems that make decisions we don't understand. We are reaching into the foundations of reality without a map. We are at a turning point where a single hidden decision in a lab could switch off the world as we know it. We are moving from an era of patches and updates to an era of provenance and intent. If you think your digital life is secure because you have a strong password, you are living in the past. We are approaching Q-Day, the moment a quantum computer becomes strong enough to break every form of encryption we currently use. Your bank account, your medical records, your private messages, everything becomes transparent the moment the gate is fully opened. But here is the motivational truth you need to hear. In every revolution, there are those who fear the change and those who master it. The next 3 years, 2026, 2027, and 2028, will determine who leads and who gets left behind. This is the investment opportunity of a lifetime. This is the career opportunity of a century. We are facing a severe shortage of people who actually understand how these systems work. If you're a professional, if you're a student, if you're anyone looking for a way forward, stop looking at the tools of yesterday. Start learning the principles of the quantum age today. Microsoft is already working on the Majorana 1, a chip the size of your palm that could fit 1,000,000 qubits. They are trying to move the power of a supercomputer into the palm of your hand. We are talking about a phase shift in human capability. We are going to solve the energy crisis by using reversible computing that doesn't lose heat. We are going to move from reactive medicine, where we wait for you to get sick, to proactive medicine, where we model your genetics in a quantum space to stop disease before it ever starts. The frustration you feel is just the friction of the old world rubbing against the new one. The energy wall is falling. The security collapse is a chance to build something truly unshakable. We're not just building faster machines, we're building an intelligence mirror. We're looking into the source code of existence and seeing ourselves reflected back. The question isn't whether the technology is ready, the question is, are you? Humanity has always been defined by the doors we choose to open. From the first fire to the first flight, we have always pushed into the unknown. Willow is the Wright brothers' moment for the 21st century. It's precarious, it's imperfect, but it's proof that we can fly. We have built a tool that asks whether reality is singular or shared. We have built a device that relies on the structure of the universe being far larger and more populated than we ever imagined. So stand up, look forward. Don't let the complexity intimidate you, let it inspire you. You are living in the most significant moment in human history. The phase shift is happening right now. You can be a spectator, or you can be a pioneer. You can wait for Q-Day to break your world, or you can be the one who helps build the new one. The door is open. The data is there. The bridge is built. It's time to stop worrying about the end of the old AI and start preparing for the beginning of the quantum abundance. The universe is much bigger than we thought, and for the first time, we have the keys to the kingdom. Welcome to the endgame. Let's make sure we win.